Cafecito at 7 p.m. Cafecito at 7:30 in the Hispanic blood. It doesn't matter what hour it is, right?
Nah, it doesn't matter. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock somewhere.
Mm-hmm, exactly. It could
Especially
be
Bustelo.
Bustelo. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Bustelo. I've actually, I know you're Hispanic. Have you ever actually had like a Bustelo brewed in like one of the old-fashioned ways of like a
my
sock
mom
or
does it
something
every
like that?
day.
I've never experienced. I experienced once in my life. My buddy Mario's grandmother in New York, she did it for us, man, and it was
my mother does it every day. Remind me to invite you over so she can make you a cup of Dominican coffee.
Yeah,
the way it's supposed to be.
It's some great stuff right there, man. Full espresso. I got it in a K cup. I'm a little bit of a fake one here. But
it's still the same thing, though.
Hey, we're still drinking the same brew in the same grounds. Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be, man. So here we are. It's a Thursday. This is a Middleman Podcast first. I don't believe we've ever recorded on a Thursday. It's possible that we did it once, but this is an absolute first. Shout out Colo for being here as our honorary cameraman. Usually our editor, Michael, is not here today. But we are here, and there have been some great things that have happened as of recent. Last week was Electric City Music Conference, and the Middleman Podcast was nominated for Podcast of the Year, and Kevin Martinez was nominated for Internet Personality of the Year. And the beauty of it all is when it comes to the Steamtown Music Awards, the Electric City Music Conference, you can nominate yourself for a number of months in order to enter yourself on the ballot. Okay? I found out about this conference last year, and I was very, I was driving it like vote. And I was nominating myself. Well, this year, I didn't nominate myself, not once.
That's beautiful.
Not once, not at all. Never did Kevin Martinez or the Middleman Podcast. It was a genuine love from everyone who watches and has had an interaction with me. And that is extremely unique, extremely special, because that is genuine, real love. That's exactly what that is. So to everyone who nominated me and voted for me, you guys are phenomenal. And great news is that the trophy, the award has come home with the Middleman Podcast here.
Look at that.
Because we have won the Podcast of the Year award through the Electric City Music Conference. So shout out Joe Cavison, hosting a wonderful event every year, really bringing a community together. All different platforms of, arts all together. Rich Howells, great guy there as well. I think it's just Rich Howell. I don't know if he has an S at the end of it, but NEPA scene over there, they're doing interviews throughout the entire. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's like a medallion. Nice. I didn't bring a watch today. Usually I'm wearing a watch, but why would I need a watch when I got all the bling bling? No, it was a magnificent night. I absolutely enjoyed my time there, and we have won that. And then right after that was the Internet Personality of the Year award. Now the Kevin Martinez did not win the actual award, but I did win the People's Choice. So that means that I was a number one pick in the choice for that. So, it means a lot to me. I always try to play it off like, I really, if I don't get it, it's not that big of a deal. But when you do get it and you're not expecting it, it's pretty dope. And it's a great feeling there. So, and the beauty of it is in the Internet Personality of the Year, there were two Kevin Martinez's. There was Kevin, Kevin, and there was Kevin, Keven. It was still me, though. It was still me. So
he said, still me.
If you guys don't know, it's Keven with two E's there. So that's what happened last week. In addition to that, we welcome back our audio engineer, Nezo, who has been gone. He had to take care of some matters for himself to benefit his life and to move forward. So we're extremely glad to have Nezo as back part of the team, planning to drop an album. He's the longest tenured Middleman Podcast member. So when he was gone for about like 30 something days, it was odd. It was different without him, So we called upon Steve's PA, who was my honorary audio engineer for the podcast. So, this is a team effort, a collaborative effort, and that trophy is not only a credit to myself, it's a credit to my entire team and everyone who's been here, such as Mr. Z Visions, who was our previous editor, Mr. Michael, who's our, cameraman here. We did the Sanctuary Studio. We worked with them, and then Nezo, Steez, and Colo, and everyone else who has been here, who's gotten me to this point, which is where we are today for episode 149 of the Middleman Podcast, featuring my guy, CeeLo. CeeLo.
Hey, what's going on? CeeLo Records.
Welcome to the show, my man. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Pleasure to be here.
We have an exciting day tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm hyped.
Me as well. You and I are both excited for it, man. So here we are for episode 149. You are going to be DJing for us for episode 150 at the Loft. You're wearing your brand on your shirt right now.
Another day, another quarter. Every quarter counts.
I met you guys at the Loft on an atmosphere night. Yeah, as a matter of fact, pull that microphone just a little bit closer, please. Thank you. Good. Perfect. And so I met you at the Loft on an atmosphere night. It was actually the night that Atmosphere Music Festival took place. It was August 2nd.
Yeah.
And we needed a place to go celebrate after.
And y'all came to celebrate.
So where did we go? We went there.
And it was epic.
It was fantastic,
There was guys coming in there. We had maracas in there. There was guys coming in there playing the maracas, the guira. It was dope.
The guira is
it's Dominican, Puerto Rican. It's like I know the sound.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's the sound. But everybody came in, all backgrounds, came in and just walked in and did a line, and it was positive. It was positive.
It's a beautiful thing, what we've all been able to collaborate and bring people together from all walks of life, So I'm super excited for tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
But we need the people to know who you are, man. So that's why you're here. You and I have had multiple conversations about you getting on the show because, you've honestly admired and given me my flowers on how we do the show and how we operate here, man. So, I knew from that point, I was like, all right, this is probably someone who I'm going to want to work with because it's real, genuine love. That's how we started in the first place. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want no fakeness,
Ain't nothing fake on this side.
I love that, man.
Nothing fake on this side.
That's what we can't have. So let me ask you this, man. Where are you from? Let's hear about your background, man. I know you wear many caps. You're a producer.
Yeah.
You're a DJ. You are an entrepreneur. You are a promoter. What else am I missing?
I'm a musician too. I play the trumpet.
A musician as well. You play the trumpet. No shit. Wow.
Yes, I do.
All right. That's wonderful. We'll get into that as well. So talk to me about like your background. How did you fall into this position of being a promoter, entrepreneur? Like, because there's never that I think that I would be here doing a podcast. So like, how did you end up making your way through this realm of entertainment?
So first and foremost, Dominican background, my ethnicity. From the Bronx, born and raised. Now I'm a Scrantonian. Been here for a long time.
Scran.
Yeah, I love Scranton. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually a producer at heart and a musician at heart. But it's like when you have a group of people and individuals doing the same thing and for the same goal, you have to wear many hats. So I decided to jump on everything that needed to be done so everybody could see. So was it me promoting, me writing lyrics, me shooting videos, me marketing, me talking to business people, trying to get shows booked? That's what I started. That's how I fell into doing everything I'm doing.
So originally, it was like producing kind of opened up the doors for you and everything like that.
Yes, correct. I had to learn everything else just to support the team members.
Yeah, it all kind of just came.
Yeah, it came along. It just came along.
So how early were you producing music?
I've been producing music since I was 18 years old.
18, okay.
Yeah, on the PlayStation.
On the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Explain to me that. I've never heard that.
Well, there was an app, a video game on PlayStation. It was sort of like Fruity Loops. Forgot the name.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. I forgot the name, but I was babysitting my little baby cousin at the time, Demetrius Garcia, and I started playing with the PlayStation, and that's how I fell in love with music. To be honest.
Yeah. So just PlayStation thing, it was just allowing you to create beats on this.
Yes.
Would you be able to record at all?
Yeah, you was not record lyrics, but you were able to save the file,
export the file
on the big SD cards that
no
they had
shit.
For
Yeah.
PlayStation.
PlayStation what? PlayStation 2?
No, I think it was the first PlayStation.
PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
Horse shit. No way. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you would take it from the PlayStation and then you would plug it into your computer?
No, I was just playing from there.
Okay.
PlayStation.
And then let people record on top of it?
No, nobody would record on top of it. It was just making beats.
So what did you appreciate so much about doing it?
It was the sounds that were coming out of it at that time. It was unique. Caught my attention, my ear. I'm more of an ear guy when it comes to music. And it just attracted me, to be honest. And then I moved forward to Fruit Loops and never left it.
So how, when did you know that it was something that you needed to elevate and, evolve with to get off the PlayStation to go to Fruity Loops?
When I started going outside. When I started mingling and meeting people that were really making music. That's when I knew I had the talent.
Because
it was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was something I think I was born with.
okay,
I have an ear. I'm deaf from one side of my ear. My left side of my ear is hard. I can't barely hear. So
why is that? What
I
happened
was
there?
born with a defect
Okay,
when I was younger.
gotcha.
And just meeting different people and the way I just zoned out on playing the piano or picking a drum pattern or just any type of melody that I would come up with, I was always getting accolades. Back in the days, accolades was good and giving flowers was good. Now people want to just throw that to the side, but it's actually good for motivation.
When you close your eyes and you're listening to music, what do you see?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's why I asked the question.
You see that picture you have, that prestige picture?
Yeah, the prestige.
Yeah. So I see that with a whole bunch of musical notes in my head when I'm listening to the instruments.
It's a hypnotic type of instrumental layout for you.
It tells me what goes next, to be honest.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird, but it's cool.
It tells me what's to go next. Like, I don't really know how to play a piano, but I can sit there and play something and my ear will tell me that's a wrong note. And my fingers just follow along.
I like that. Okay, very cool, very cool. So yeah, it's always unique, especially, I mean, given the fact that you are deaf in 1 year, kind of doing it's like, is it going to hold you back or is it going to be an advantage to you? An advantage.
To me, I feel like it's an advantage.
Why is that?
Because I hear things that people wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's like you have a heightened sense in that one other ear that you're looking for and listening to. Don't you love it when you're listening to a song and you hear that little melody in the back?
Yeah, in the background somebody won't hear. Yeah.
It's super hidden. Yeah, and it's like, wow, that is like really sick.
Even when you hear a car driving by, I might hear a car might drive by, the way it sounds, it's just everything is tempo to me. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is, it's always tempo.
So now you're out here, you're in the streets of New York and you're starting to make music with individuals. Who were some of the people early on that you were working with? Are you still working with them now? Do you still keep in contact with them?
Some of them don't make music no more. Some of them do. My man Los Cartel, shout out to Los Cartel. He was one of my influences. My man Ace Hammer is another influence. My man Jay Castro, my man Beans, my man Nelly Nels, another one. I can keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
I got a lot.
Now, have you ever tried to like
David Lace? You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever tried to join the lyrical side of the music? Have you ever?
I do tap into. I'm kind of shy.
Okay.
To be honest, I do write. I do compose my own lyrics, but I'm kind of shy. I got to be in the moment, or somebody got to egg me on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I do write.
What do you find yourself writing about?
Pain, love, motivation, all in one pot.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Just true to you and authentic to yourself.
True to me, and I think true to a lot of people. If I was to really, something I won't want to tap into, I would write something. If you were an artist, somebody else an artist, I will help out, write with you.
Have you done that?
Yes.
Very cool. That's nice. Very nice. Just the lyrical background of it, being able to understand music, is such a special skill. You had mentioned that you play the trumpet. Okay. When did you start playing the trumpet? Is that something that you did in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to play the drums. There was no more space.
Same.
So I took the horns. And I just learned. Forced.
And how did that help you in music creating?
It made me realize that music is more serious.
Okay.
Well, as far as reading music theory, you know what I'm saying? Like some people make music and don't understand this type of scales and how high to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like it helped me understand that a little.
Very cool. Very cool. So you did all that. You're in New York. When did you transition to Pennsylvania? What brought you to Pennsylvania?
Better life. New York was too. I didn't want to raise my son.
And how old were you at that time?
In my 20s.
In your 20s. Okay. Very nice. And you moved straight to Scranton.
Yes, I did.
Why Scranton?
I have family out here.
Okay.
A lot of family.
We're
already out here venturing.
No, he's fine. He was worried that you're drifting from a camera or a microphone.
Hey, that he's doing his job.
Yeah, doing his job. Thanks, Colo. Appreciate
you, Colo.
So I came out to Scranton, and what was like? Did you want to continue making music when you got out here?
When I came to Scranton, that was my main goal, to come out here and make music and establish myself, and I did just that.
How'd you do that?
Well, so when I first moved out here, at the time there was something called Reverb Nation.
Okay.
And I went on Reverb Nation and I started scouting. I started inboxing a lot of people. I don't remember a lot of their names because it's been years.
What was Reverb Nation?
Reverb Nation was it was basically a platform for musicians, beat makers, artists, and people would put their music up. It's sort of like Spotify.
Okay.
Before Spotify, but it was more interactable. You could be able to inbox people.
Like a Facebook / SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
very
exactly
unique.
what it was.
Very
And
unique.
I jumped on there. I was a number one producer out here for a long time there. And I met this guy named DJ Rock and Roll.
Okay.
Shout out to G Rock and Roll. And he was in the process of, he had CDs selling out here in all the stores. He was sort of like punk rock, hip hop type old school flavor, which I was digging at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was understanding his method of marketing. He has CDs in every stores out here. Just roughly, people just walk there and buy even merchandise. And long story short, he put us in a couple of newspaper articles out here, The Weekender. We did a Weekender Live. I was part of a group called Trogan with my man Dula. Shout out to Dula, free my man Dula, and my man Stallion.
So you were out here on the Weekender.
Yeah.
And you started doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm following. So when you got here, where were you recording your music with
We
these
was going
artists?
to a studio right there in North Main Ave. My man G Missile for Shizzle. Shout out to G, man.
What a name.
Yeah, G-Man. We called him the gangster man because he was sick in engineering. He actually worked for a high quality artist. I don't want to disclose the names or nothing like that, but he was a talented mother, you know what?
Yeah.
He was very talented. And we learned a lot. I developed my skills with him. As far as like transitioning music and how to make a record.
So you were recording there. Where do you record now? And let me ask you this. How often are you producing? How often are you actually doing that stuff?
I make an instrumental at least 1 or 2 a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I make 1 or 2 a day. Ideas.
What's your sound? What if someone said, I want a CeeLo type beat, what do we expect to hear?
I can't answer that because I'm more of a vibe type of producer. So if you was to come to my establishment and we were to make music together, I would vibe off whatever you want to listen to. I would play whatever I have already, and whatever you vibing on, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Do you have a track that you are extremely proud about? One of the most prominent tracks that you've ever released or worked on that you think people should listen to get a little bit of a spotlight?
I have a couple of beats that I'm proud of on Spotify.
Okay.
On Spotify, you can look it up, CeeLo Records, the producer, on Spotify, iTunes, all major platforms. That's how everybody say it. On all major platforms, you can find it.
What's the phrase? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. There's like an acronym now.
Yeah.
For that, but I'm drawing a blank on it.
Colo, you got us, Colo?
Colo's not even paying attention. You got these cameras, buddy? All right, because you texted your boot thing over there that you put in your story. And we're clocking you right now. Let's go, man. You're working. Please. Thank you. Put the beer down and let's get to work. Refocus. Thank you, Colo. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what that term is. Streaming on all platforms.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have a lot of unreleased instrumentals that I should release. But it goes again. A lot of producers would know what I'm talking about. It's music you just hold back. You don't want. It's like your baby. You don't want to let it go, but you got to let it go.
Okay, so tell me about the DJing side of you. Were you DJing in the city at all?
Yeah, I DJ'd a couple of house parties in New York City, a couple of family parties. DJing, it came naturally. I know how to mix music. I know what the crowd likes because I'm part of the crowd. I know what the people like because I am the people. You know what I'm saying? So it just came with me just producing and, like I said, wearing a hat to do anything that needs to be done to help the team prosper.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So DJing, like, what is the largest room that you've ever catered to in DJing? And what is so exciting about having you being a DJ?
The largest room, to be honest, has been here in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Really? Okay.
DJing the Scranton, the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
You did say that you did the St. Patty's Day Parade.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? That's one of the most, if you don't know anything about Scranton, just know that they love to drink. So when St. Patty's Day comes around and it's time to drink, they go hard. I've had one St. Patty's Day where I was clocked out by 2 p.m. I was
what time you started drinking?
At like 8 or 9. Yeah, 8 or 9. And 3 tall cans.
Yeesh.
3 tall cans or four tall cans of smoke. And the plan was to go back home and go to sleep. But what happened is the people who I don't usually see just happened to be out in the city that day. And
it was over.
And they're my old crew. And I was like, oh, weekend. And that's, yeah. Long story short, this is what happened. Long story short, I was dancing with someone. I was feeling great. My legs gave out. I got up. Like I hit the floor, but I smoothly got up. And she said, you fell. I said, you're right. I got to go. And I left. And that was that, man. That was that. The next day I woke up, I had a couple bruises on me and shit.
Yeah, they get real drunk on St. Patty's Day.
It was bad.
But yeah, that's the biggest event I ever did.
And you were a part of the parade when you did that?
Yeah, a couple of years. I did it 2018, 2017, 2016.
How'd you network your way into such a thing like that?
So, like I mentioned before, my man DJ Rock and Roll, he had connects with a nonprofit organization out here that was called WFTE 103.5. And 903.7, I think, Mount Cobb. But it was a nonprofit. It was for the people. It was a progressive radio station. Mm-hmm. And we had our own radio show called True Reality Radio. And we met a lot of people in there. Shout outs to Julie. Rest in peace, Julie. Who was our ex-manager. She passed away a couple of years ago. And that's how we got into the St. Patrick's Day Parade. We was doing it with them first.
Yeah. That's awesome.
After they parted ways, we continued the tradition that kept doing the St. Patrick's Day.
And what has that experience gathered for you? What has it brought for you?
A lot of momentum, a lot of motivation. The experience was, it's if you've never been to the St. Patrick's Day Parade or been on a float, it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling, especially if it's nice and hot. Because sometimes it's cold.
Sometimes it is cold. It's something that they do in March, it's like either...
Sometimes it's cold. Yeah. But when it was warm, it was beautiful.
It was booming, man.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Like the way the crowd roared when you coming around the corner through the mall, Steamtown Mall, it was beautiful.
It's a great time, man. Yeah. I've got some crazy stories about St. Patty's Day because I've been doing it for years out here. I've been doing it for years out here. There was one quick story, if you don't mind.
There was the Middleman Podcast.
There was this one time that I wasn't living out here yet, but my one friend, she's in the military and she had to go. She was going for like a deployment to like Puerto Rico or something for training or whatever. And she decided, let's go out for St. Patty's Day. She's literally leaving the morning after. At like 4 a.m., gotta be at the barracks and get going, right? Mm-hmm. So we're at the club, which used to be Kildare's.
I remember Kildare's.
Yeah, which used to be Kildare's, and now it's whatever. Now it's closed. And we were having a great time. So she had given her girlfriend at the time, or her friend at the time, the key to the house. Okay, early in the day, we all saw this. We're all sober enough. We all remember it. Next thing you know, it's like 4 hours later and she comes to us bawling her eyes out. Why? Because her boyfriend's giving her a hard time. And in addition to that, she broke the key in half, the house key in half. And I don't know, no one knows how she did it. Now my friend's freaking out. She's bugging out because she's got to get back home and she's got to get in the crib. So we all end up taking an Uber back to the place. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I end up starting to get ready to sleep in my car. I'm like, I'm fucked up. So I'm just going to sleep in my car, and relax. Next thing you know, she gives me a call. She's like, Kev, we're in. And I'm like, what'd you do? She broke the glass to her door.
Yo.
It was like one of those window doors that like is a square pane, so it's like tic-tac-toe. She broke the corner with a rock and then unlocked the door.
That's not a drug bomb. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man.
That's a drug bomb.
That's what it was, man. That was one hell of a night. I
remember Kildare's. We performed there twice. Back in the days, and they had a bottom downstairs. Yeah.
No, that's Levels.
No, that's Levels, yeah.
Yeah, that's Levels.
We performed in Kildare's too. When we had on the stage with the DJ. I forgot the DJ's name.
Yeah.
White dude with the...
Richie Steele?
There you go.
That guy?
Yeah,
DJ Richie Steele.
That guy.
Yeah, man, I had my partying days out here. I was a mess back then. 22, 23 were prime time. I used to call them bush lattes. We'd wake up and just smash a bush, like a bush beer, bush latte. Wake up, good morning, bush latte, bush latte.
When I first moved out, I was doing the Keystones.
The Keystones, yeah, that's a Pennsylvania thing. That's a Pennsylvania thing. Yeah. Let's rewind a little bit because I don't feel like we've gotten enough about your personal life and what your background's like, being from New York, some of the things that you've experienced while growing up in New York, how that's molded you into the person that you are today. Mm-hmm. If I sit here and I talk to you, I'll say that you're a real genuine, gracious dude and you mean well. But I'm sure you kind of went through your challenges of life to kind of be
everybody does.
Selective about who you want to show love to and stuff like that. So let's hear a little bit about your background, bro. Were you into sports or anything like that?
Yeah, I ran track.
Okay.
Played a lot of football.
Mm-hmm.
Not in school, but outside of school. Back in the days when you was growing up, we played football all over the parks, on the streets, on the sidewalks.
Mm-hmm.
Played basketball, played baseball. I was a little athletic.
Heavy support from your family as well?
Yeah, I do. A lot of support. A lot of support.
Very nice. Being out there, is there like, I feel like I really want to, what's the question I need to ask you to understand?
Come on, ask it.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out right now. I'm trying to figure out what I need to ask you in order to get you to open up a little bit, just so that people know a little bit more about you other than your musical talents, and I mean, motivation. Okay.
That's my middle name. That's my middle name.
Okay.
I'd rather motivate others than motivate myself.
Are you self-motivated?
Yes, I am.
When you wake up in the morning, you're ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
You don't need that. You know Gary Vee?
Of course.
That motivator?
I got all his books.
Do you? You like him?
Oh, yeah.
I dislike him so much.
I know. I used to dislike him. Until I dug in deeper.
Mm-hmm.
And deeper, I mean as in where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he so extra motivated?
Passionate about it.
Yeah, and it's because he's so deep into where the world is going. He's okay. He's accepted who he is and where he's going at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he speaks so highly and tries to motivate other people, because maybe he could spark. It's like Tupac, but the new version.
Mm-hmm.
He might spark somebody who might be able to change what's going on in the world.
And is that how you feel about yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are some of the people that you can sit here and say that you've don't maybe not drop their names, but just like an experience that you've had with someone to help motivate them to move over past the hump?
I had a couple of colleagues years ago, that we had a couple of situations, and it was business situations, and they wanted to give up, and I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere, but I just kept pushing and kept motivating them and kept giving them advice. They'll call me. I'll tell it could be whatever time it was, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up. We go run around, go roll something up, go drink on something, and we just talk like grown men. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what society needs. We need a group of fellas that have a club. The women have it. The men don't have it.
You think so?
Yeah, I know.
That's a controversial statement right there.
Yeah, I think the women have it.
How do the women have it? Are you talking?
Well, they have mimosa night. They have sangria nights.
Okay.
They go to the nail salon. Forget about the barbershop. You go to the barbershop, you're talking gossip, but I'm talking about real intellectual conversation of group of men that are not going to judge each other. Just have, you come out of work, I come out of work, let's go get a beer somewhere and talk about how our life is going, and we're just going to listen. Mm-hmm. Girls do that. Men don't do that. Girls have sleepovers. Men have sleepovers. We think it's gay. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Girls have all that. We don't have that. I think this generation needs that. Some of these men and guys need hugs. They do.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you 100%, man. I know a lot of people.
It's not a soft for an individual man to get a hug from another man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why do you think society has shifted in this way of being?
I think it's the phones.
Okay.
The phones and the lack of self-evaluation of yourself.
Do you think in the earlier days, let's say 1970s, 80s, and 90s, that men probably felt more in tune with themselves because they were more self-reflective?
Yes, correct. Correct. I believe that 100%.
And you got some years on me. So you grew up in what, like 90s?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I was born in the late 90s. I just made the cutoff. You know what I mean?
Made the cutoff.
98.
You made the spot.
Yeah,
you
98.
Got the spot.
I'm still here, man. I'm still here. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting concept. Motivation. What is it? What is a moment to you that you really had to motivate yourself, where you were down bad and had a really horrendous time, and how did you motivate yourself, or maybe someone motivated you?
To be honest, like I said, I motivate people. I can motivate myself, but when I was down and out, my sister's always there. Always there. Even if I'm in the wrong, she's there to push me and tell me, remember who you are, remember what you're capable of doing, remember what you're here for. And that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear.
Can I ask you how you two know each other? You and Colo, how do you two know each other?
Me and Colo?
Yeah.
Ooh, me and Colo met a couple of years back. One of his colleagues, his name was OB, was friends with my man, Dula. And they know each other before I even knew them. And we needed a place to record. OB recommended Colo. And we took it from there.
So how young are you guys at this point?
I don't even remember, to be honest. It was a couple of years back.
I mean, I'm
And
34.
and rest in peace, Cordy Keys too, man.
Cordy Keys, recipes, Cordy Keys. I'm about to turn 35 in December. We're in September right now.
Mhm.
And
Damn, the 20s?
I was 27 when we met.
That means I was in my 30s.
We're about to be
27.
almost 10 years. 2018. So like 3 more years to 10. Yeah.
So you guys were recording together. You guys were
Oh yeah, I got receipts. I got videos. I know he got videos. It's
really?
Yeah.
That's something to see. We
Yeah.
got to, hey, Cole, would you mind plugging one of those in here? You know,
Sure will.
post production. I want to see that. I want to see that.
It's playing right now.
The both of you guys probably had hair.
Look.
Yeah.
I'm still holding on.
Yo, that is
Besides
too
motivation, loyalty is my middle name as well. Anybody who knows me knows I'm real loyal. I take that to the grave.
funny. Core values, man. Core
Yeah,
values.
loyalty. Loyalty is my middle name.
I wonder what instilled these type of. Did you have a good father figure in your life?
Yeah, no. My father was not in my life, but he was a great man.
Okay.
And not having a father around made me a better father.
And
That's
how
something
how
else.
did you keen in on these core values? Who can you credit to having
My
these
mother.
core values?
My mother.
Mhm.
My mother.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Yes.
Got it.
My mother. I got that from my mom.
So you were working on the radio station over there in Mount Cobb. How long were you doing that?
For a couple of years, like what, 4 years, I think it was.
And
Am I
essentially, you were producing a live show.
correct? Yeah, it was live on the radio. It was
And-
live on the radio.
And that was your first radio experience.
Yes.
How
First.
surreal was that to you?
It was exciting. I had to go home and practice what I was gonna say. I didn't take no classes.
You
never
got to
went
be
school
clean
for
on the
it.
radio too.
Yeah,
you
we was
can't.
getting a lot of backlash because we was doing a lot of cursing in the beginning. We
Were
didn't
you
know
really?
the rules and
Okay.
regulations of whatever the radio station rules are. We didn't know.
Gotcha.
But we had a lot of backlash, but I learned a lot.
You keep saying we.
It was me, my man Dula, which is one part of the group. We had a group called Troll Gang, and my man Stallion and G-Man.
So it was like a collaborative of 4 people
Yes, correct.
who would run the radio station or run this show.
Run the show.
Run the show. And the title of the show was
Troll Reality Radio.
Troll Reality
Yeah.
Radio.
Radio.
Wow, excuse me. And what did you guys typically talk on while on the
We
radio?
talk about progressive movement in Pennsylvania. It was part of the non-fracking.
Okay, yeah.
people.
I remember that.
We played independent music, had a lot of freestyle sessions, and we did a lot of interviews.
So you would invite artists of all kinds to come on the show and do
Yes, we
interviews
tried
and
to. We
features.
tried to. A lot of people
Yeah.
didn't want to come on, but we tried to.
Interesting. Why wouldn't they want to come on?
I have
Foolish.
no idea. It was a different time
Yeah,
in Scranton.
I get you.
It was a different time.
Have you seen? All right, that's a great question. Culture shift in Scranton. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah. Big
Okay.
time. Big time.
So, and compared to when you first got here to where it is now, what are some of the big differences that you see as Scranton has evolved as a community?
A lot of people have come out
Okay.
that didn't want to come out before. A lot of people. Yeah, I wish it was like this when I first started.
Okay.
The amount of people, the amount of energy that's out right now.
Collaboration.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I wish and there should be more collaboration, but it's good. It's
Well,
positive.
So then you did the radio station and you did that for how many years?
Let's say 4 years.
4 years. And
Mm-hmm.
then it kind of fizzled out
Yeah, it fizzled out.
after that. So what was your
Nonprofit.
next move in the industry?
The next move was we took a break. We had a little fall, little trials and tribulations in life.
Mhm.
Took a couple of years off. Then we came back and continued doing the Scranton Day Parade. Then I moved outskirt and we started doing shows in Philly with my artists. I became AKA a manager.
Okay.
So I started booking shows in Philly and New York, taking my man to the studio. I actually been to the studio a couple of times where Mobb Deep recorded their first album, which is my man Steve Solar. Shout out to Steve Solar, the Mix King. And we drank in the same room Biggie Smalls drank.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he took us to the back room.
So you were managing artists or one artist?
One artist.
One artist. Who was that artist?
My man Dula.
Dula. I've never met Dula.
Nah, you won't.
I won't.
Nah, he's incarcerated.
Got it.
With
Got
my
it.
man Dula.
Understood. So you were managing that. That was fun, right?
Yeah.
Traveling around,
Yeah.
booking
Didn't know what I was
shows.
doing, but
Yeah.
still put the hat on.
Why do you think that you were the right guy for the job? Why do you think you were the right guy for the job?
Because I don't have any type of, you will never find no jealousy in my heart. You will never find no malice in my heart. Everything is always, what can I do to make my brother better at the end of the day?
Mhm.
And anybody who hears me knows that's what I'm all about.
Do you reciprocate that love? Like, do you feel as if it's reciprocating? People
Sometimes
would do for you.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But at the end of the day, I'm still the same person. Because I understand we're all individuals. We're all human. Everybody go through different things and life has different perspective. Maybe it wasn't your time to understand why I was doing certain things for you or why this happened to you. Why would I do that? And you reciprocated different. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's different. You have to, as you get older, you got to understand to accept people for who they are. Maybe it's not their time to understand what you're trying to teach them.
I think I asked you this question while we were sitting there having a drink at the bar, but I'm going to ask you again on the podcast. What was your favorite decade? What was your favorite decade, and what I mean by that, if you were 25 to 35, 24 to 34, something like that. Not so much the 1990s to the 2000s. I'm more so talking about an age because you have all these different experiences and all these different caps that you wore at a certain part of your life that maybe made that decade of your life much, much more fun for you. I was going to say funner.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. You know what I mean? That's going to be tough because you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's a tough one because I had a great experience with Colo. I had a great experience when I met my homeboy Dula. I had a great experience when I was in New York. The best one, to be honest, is this one right now.
Is this one right now?
Yeah.
So
because of the experience and the knowledge that I have and the way I carry myself, yeah, I think it's this one.
Okay, let me ask you this. With all these endeavors that you've done, we've talked about it on the podcast a handful of times. I've often referred to, I feel like we're turning the corner. I feel like we're turning the corner. How many times have you had that experience in your life throughout these different entrepreneur endeavors that you've done? And what I mean by turning the corner is like, we're slowly developing, but at some point you turn that corner and you transcend going up really, really high, right? Have you had those moments where you feel like you're turning the corner and then next thing you know, it's like you made the wrong turn?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot.
Let's hear about it.
Where do you want me to start?
Pick one, brother. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn from you and your experiences.
So when we had the radio station and we actually were recording at where they did half of the office.
Okay.
We had a meeting section there. It was like down the block from over here. And when they told us we couldn't record there no more and the radio station was done, that stopped us.
Yeah.
Big time. I was like, damn, we was right there. And we turned the corner.
Yep.
And they shut the door down. So the pivot game wasn't polished up enough for me to pivot a certain way.
Yeah.
So we had to go back to the drawing.
That's tough, man. That is extremely tough. Now, this radio, who was funding it, if you don't mind me asking? Was it, you said it was a nonprofit, right?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was Rogan. That was his last name. That's the only thing
First
I remember.
name Joe.
Yeah. It might have been Joe.
First name Joe.
Not the Joe Rogan we know, but it might have been Joe. But the one I remember is Julie Judge. Rest in peace, Julie Judge. She was part of it. She actually was the one who embraced us. We didn't really want to be part of the radio station. And she told us a good opportunity for us, people like us that came from different ethnic backgrounds, to come here and be part of that progressive movement.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Yeah, man. Turning that corner is something that, I often it's like a metaphor in life.
Your pivot got to be polished. If your pivot not polished, you got to start it back all over again.
But it's hard when you when things shut down to have a pivot ready to go. I think it's something that I love to do is solve puzzles. Okay. In my line of work, I'm often solving puzzles because I'm trying to figure out why the machine is not working. It's a puzzle. I get excited off of having something completely not work out. And having to pivot right then and there and trying to make it work out. And more often than not, I'm able to do it. And that's super exciting to me, man. So the pivot game, I think if you are really, really good at it, you can pivot on the fly.
Yeah.
You can pivot.
That's why I say got to be polished up.
Yeah, you got to pivot on the fly, man. And that's just, for me, that's so much fun for me. It honestly brings a joy. It's brain stimulating. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about, man. When you have a door shut down, it's like, how do we pivot? Sanctuary Studio, where we were recording after episode 50, I was getting ready to come back. Unbeknownst to me, he was closing his door. So he closed his door. What do we do? Well, damn, I was about to schedule a show in a week. All right, boys, pack it up. We're back in the apartment because it all started here. But then it went over there. And then we came back here
over.
and we made it work.
Going back to what
pivot.
you said about my favorite decade. I said now because when we was doing the Steamtown Hookah Lounge, things got a little bit different. We didn't know what to do. Turned the corner. Instead of not being able to pivot, we pivot, and now we wind up at the Loft.
And look at all the people you've met at the Loft.
Yes.
Yeah, you met.
So that's why I said this. Yeah, I met you, and it was a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Likewise. Pleasure. And, my colleagues, and just, you were able to get DJ AR in there, for another day, another quarter. I'm just glad to see, and I've talked to AR about certain things because he's been able to pull artists.
That's DJ AR.
Yeah, what a legend he is at 107.5 Diamond Radio.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you check out the app and tune in. But he's been tapping in with me and saying like, hey man, I just want to let you know that like you have opened up a lot of opportunities for me and like just the people, networking, getting them all in the same room. That's why I'm so excited for tomorrow.
Yes,
me too. Unbelievably excited tomorrow. When I asked you to be my DJ, were you expecting that at all?
No, not at all, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, can I tell you why I want you to be my DJ? You
told me the music I played, how you liked it, but you didn't tell me why.
It's because
you wanted me to be the DJ.
You're energetic. You're very energetic out there. And you know what? You have enough security within yourself to want to engage with the crowd and do certain things that other DJs wouldn't do. For example, that one instrument that you were talking about. The weed. I've seen the video of you just like out there having a good time. You and I, you've seen me in front of the Loft. Yes. You've seen how much of a fool I am. Buy her flowers, buy her flowers.
Yeah.
You and I are the same in that aspect.
Yeah, true.
Of promoters and entrepreneurs and stuff like that, man. All these reels that we do, even the blooper ones, stuff like that, it's all great, So that's why I asked you to be the DJ because you're very energetic and you could give off that energy to keep the room going. All you need is just for it to be reciprocated.
That means a lot.
Of course.
That means a lot.
I got you, man. I got you. And it's going to be a great time. I'm super excited.
Dope.
I'm going to be intoxicated by the end of the night.
No, he's not. He's going to be drinking water.
No. I'm going to be, I could walk home. I'm good. I can't wait because when it's all said and done, we're celebrating. Yeah. And who better to celebrate with than another day, another quarter.
At the Loft.
So let's talk about another day, another quarter. Okay, your brother, Mr. Remarkable.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Remarkable. Quite the team you got there. Who is who are the founders of Another Day, Another Quarter?
It's both of us, to be honest.
Okay.
He's another day, I'm another quarter.
So where does it come from? I love the concept. I love the theory because often you hear another day, another dollar. But why the quarter? Why not a penny? Why not a nickel? Why the quarter?
To be honest, that was something that he might be able to answer.
Okay.
To be honest, but for me to answer it the way I would answer it, another day, another quarter means is always another day to create any type of fun. That's why I got it.
And how long has Another Day, Another Quarter been established?
To be honest, it's been an ongoing slogan for a long time.
Okay.
For a long time.
So it was a lifestyle.
Yeah, basically. I know Mr. Remarkable for a long time. Like I said, my middle name is Loyalty. I know Mr. Remarkable for years since I was a teenager.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
That's my brother.
Very, very mellow he is. Very mellow, like just nonchalant, but very straightforward. Very smart too.
Yeah.
Very smart and very fun to talk to. Very engaging dude to talk to. So Another Day, Another Quarter started, you said it was a lifestyle. Okay, but when did the brand come together as...
To be honest, this year.
This year.
Yeah, he saw what I was doing. He was watching what I was doing. He was hearing conversations of me talking to other individuals. Me and him had conversation. He says, I want in. Let's do this. And I said, you know what? Come on. And we started it.
And so what are you guys trying to explain to the people who don't know what Another Day, Another Quarter is?
We promote, we market, we entertain, we book shows. If you need instrumentals, I got that. If you need your business out there, need a commercial, we got you as well. We do liquor reviews. You got to do a liquor review.
Trash or grab.
Yeah,
trash or grab.
Trash or grab. This is most definitely a grab. The Cafe Bustelo was definitely a grab. Middleman Podcast show is definitely a grab.
Let's hear about some of the trash. I kind of want to hear about some of the trash.
Pennsylvania need to do better with their alcohol.
Okay, tell me more.
So when we do the trash or grab, our liquor reviews, we go for more as bang for your buck. You know, a lot of people have $100 to spend on a bottle. or $80, spend a bottle 60. Some people got $20.
Unless it's a Tuesday.
I mean, but he said, unless it's a Tuesday.
I don't know. Sometimes you just got to throw in those random things. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's more of, instead of you spending the money and experiencing a bad drink, we're going to do it for you.
Yeah.
We're going to do it for you.
Very nice.
And have fun with it.
So what was one of the most horrific drinks that you've ever had? Do you like Bloody Marys?
No.
Yeah, Bloody Marys are
I would never do a liquor review on Bloody Mary.
They're acquired taste there, an acquired taste.
I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't blame you. I'm not a big one myself. Well, there is actually another day, another quarter drink, is there not?
Yeah, at the Loft.
Tell me about this drink. It's a very magnificent drink. I've had it. And yeah, let's just say like 2 of them. And you'll be, it's like like an equivalent to a Long Island iced tea, man.
Yeah,
like just another day, another quarter style, man.
With a little twist to it, but with 2 of them, it's over for you. If you could drink 2, I'll buy you another one. You come to the Loft. You could drink 2 and compose yourself. I'll buy you another one at the Loft.
Wow. So what's in that drink?
It's sort of like a Long Island, just with a little bit of a special mix that we put in. We don't want to disclose, but a little special drink to it.
Another day, another quarter is the drink, man. You guys do all these promotional. What are some of the events that you've done that you have had the most excitement of doing?
To be honest, when we started doing the hookah lounge and transitioned to the Loft, we was doing Latino night.
Okay.
I feel like Scranton didn't really have a place that urban Latinos could go to. They have a place where much older Latinos could go to, but it's not really upscale.
Uh-huh.
It's still a good spot.
Yes.
But we decided to do Latino night for us urban people who speak Spanglish.
Mm-hmm. I speak Spanglish.
Yeah,
but.
you see? Me too. So that's where we started doing.
Okay. And the Latin nights, you and I have talked one-on-one about trying to really build this up in this community. And, how are you guys trying to do that? By just putting on the shows? Are you going out and connecting with the Hispanic community?
Yeah, we are. We actually did a back to school with Latinos Unidos, which is in Wilkes-Barre. Shout out to Ace, Lou, Tuticon Flo, Rosemary, Yameli. They put us on and we've been communicating with them. And it was a great experience. Mm-hmm. Giving back to the community of Wilkes-Barre with the Latinos. Real good.
Charitable events are extremely fulfilling.
Yeah.
How did
it felt good.
Yeah. It made you feel warm inside after a few
because
days,
they
right?
ran out of backpacks and supplies, and we came in right on time to reimburse that.
Oh, really?
It felt great. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It felt great.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
Great.
I see you guys have a number of events that you're doing in collaboration with the Loft, such as a silent disco.
Yeah, silent disco.
Are you DJing that?
No, it's part of the Fringe Festival.
Okay.
It should be a dope event.
Yeah, I think so as well.
It should be a dope event.
So Latin nights, that's something that you really want to get up. You really want to have people coming out.
All the Latinos need to come down to the Loft on Friday and come experience Latino night. You're going to hear all your classics. Anthony Santo, Canito Mendez, La Banda Gorda, Tulile. Don't let me keep going,
Yeah. Put some Aventura on there. My mom will.
Aventura over. I could play Aventura all night long.
My mom will have a great time.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of Latino night we're trying to bring out.
Yeah.
That other adults could come experience the old school house party where nobody's judging nobody by dancing.
And it's good dancing. It's great dancing.
Exactly. I could go put my hand out to a woman, let's dance, and there's not going to be nothing towards after that. It's just a dance.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're trying to bring back.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I don't know. We've talked about doing collaborations and that. I know Colo has one fantastic artist by the name of Garate.
Yeah, he's
who I think can really be a source and an impact with you guys working on those Latin nights. Just us with promotion and stuff like that. Just having some fun with it.
He should bring him on down.
Yeah,
on a Friday and let him do perform a couple of his tracks for the people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that'd be a dope experience.
I'm sure he'd be willing to do it.
That'd be a dope experience,
without a doubt. Look, Colo's texting him right now. Hey, man. What's going on? Do you want to do this show? No, I agree, man. So the Latin Nights is one of your most prominent events, one of the ones that you like to host. And just the energy in a room when you're DJing, you're trying to definitely get everyone involved. You hop off the stand, you go dance to some people.
That's the old school way.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure everybody's entertained. If I entertain myself, I'm good.
Yes.
I want everybody else to be entertained at the end of the day.
So how do we take another day, another quarter to the next level? I know maybe Mr. Remarkable would like to speak on this, but just speaking from your mindset, how do you take it to the next level? What is the next level?
The next level, to be honest, It's more branding.
Okay. What are some of the goals that you want to achieve right now? What are some of the most prominent goals that you need for another day, another quarter?
Merchandise, which I have one right now.
Mhm.
We got a lot of merchandise coming.
Where would people buy the merchandise?
Hands on DM, and I'm working on a website right now. It's
Okay.
done. Just got to take some.
Are you
pictures.
a website developer as well?
No.
Now he is. Now I am.
Now I am.
Very nice. Very
My
nice.
cousin actually created my website.
Cool.
Naya Garcia. She does hair products as well.
Nice. Nice. Well, I'm excited to see what we can pull off tomorrow with another day.
Oh,
another
you're
quarter.
gonna see my playlist tomorrow. You're gonna see my playlist.
I got to see it. Yeah, I got to see
gonna
it.
see my
I might
playlist.
I might ask to add a couple songs.
You can. I might have it. You never know.
One or two. But at this point in the show, let's get into tea time. Not brought to you by,
Tea
but inspired
time.
by Arizona Iced Tea. So cheers,
Tea
my man.
time.
Cheers to
Cheers,
tea
brother.
time.
Bam.
Be careful.
way.
Here we go. ASMR for my people.
All right. Oh.
That was in synchronicity. Fuck. In unison. Okay. That was like right on the money.
Would I even plan it?
Yes. Synchronicity. I don't know.
Salud.
Cheers. We chose green tea today, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was just thinking about it. You guys know that podcast Hot Ones, where the guy eats the hot wings and everything,
Yeah.
and he does an interview and stuff like that. You know, I was like, damn, bro, that probably isn't good for his stomach after so long. You know, like he might have like, what do they call those? Like some just in his stomach where it's
bowel movement.
yeah. And so I was thinking, I'm like, if he could do that, I wonder, like, the long term for me with Arizona is like, how long should I keep doing this? You know, or I was like, maybe I should switch to a diet and do a diet
You'll
one of
be
these
all right with
days.
Arizona. I've been drinking Arizona for years. You'll be good.
True, it's just tea. All right, here we go. Tea time question of the day. CeeLo,
Uh-oh.
please pick a question out of this jar.
Tea
There are
time.
3 questions in here, and then pass me the paper, please.
Okay.
Colo, I believe these are the questions that you still had.
Yeah. I
All
took
right.
one. Oh, I took 2.
No, I think it's folded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, here we go. So the tea time
Drum
question
roll, please.
of the day is, what does a successful life look like to you, and has that definition changed over time?
Wow.
What does a successful life look like to you, and has that definition changed over time? That is a tea time question of the day, written by Colo, because it's nice handwriting, I could tell.
a successful life looks to me?
And has it changed over time?
To be honest, no, it hasn't changed over time because I'm already successful. And I say that because I wake up every morning, I'm able to breathe, I'm able to see, I'm able to speak. My mother's still alive, my sister's still alive, and I have a warm family.
Mhm.
No matter what, I have a warm family and a roof over my head. So I think I'm already successful.
And it's been that way for your entire life, that you wanted that type of success, or that is how you define success for you?
That's what I define success.
Mm-hmm. I
To
got
be
you.
honest.
A successful life for me, and has it ever changed? I think I touched on this not too long ago. That, like, for me growing up, money wasn't one of the things that we had. So, like, I was always money driven growing up in this world. I was like, all right, I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. And you know, thinking that the success would come with the money. Money comes, money and success, they go together hand in hand. And I will say this, not to sound not so frugal or anything like that, but I will say, for me, success has come with the money. Success has come a little bit with the lifestyle that I live. And as I pay things off, such as my car, you know, that is another successful moment for me. It's a success in my life, right?
Mhm.
Alongside with everything with the family, keeping the family okay, you know, like, that is a successful life as well. Doing a podcast is successful. I don't know. It's a very unique question,
It is, because everybody got a different perspective
Of
of what success
success.
is for them.
but I feel like the cop-out answer, and I don't want to sound like a cop-out, is I'm already successful. You know what I mean? Because
You know why I say that? It's because
how do we know it's true?
money don't motivate.
Gotcha.
It's you're supposed to pay bills. You're supposed to pay this. You're supposed to buy this to look.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But you could have all that, and who do you have to share with? Who do you have to enjoy it with?
Mhm.
I know a lot of people who are successful who don't have your parents. So who are you taking out to dinner?
Yeah.
You taking your mom out? Did you ever get a chance to buy your mom a diamond ring? You ever get a chance to buy your mom the most expensive flowers she could ever have?
Mhm.
Not knowing because it's expensive, it's just because money is driven. You buy your mom her first car. You buy your mom her first house. You know, like,
Mhm.
that's why I say that success is just, to me, my perspective is having a warm family
Mhm.
and be able to wake up and be able to see.
That is a fearful thought of mine from time to time is, I've got into a disagreement with my mother one day because I couldn't hang out with her or something because I had something to do. I was very busy or whatever.
Mhm.
And she's like, "You're always busy." And she like lost it on me. And I'm like, well, Mom, do you know who I am and what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. But it's like, you think about it in perspective, life is so fragile that anything can happen at any time. That if I do succeed, well, if I succeed in a money aspect of where I could quit my job and I can make this my full-time job, that is a success story for me, right?
Mhm.
But what did I lose to get there? That's the horrifying part. That is the real side of it. Like, okay, we're missing out on these days chilling with mom, chilling with sister, chilling with brother, stuff like that because we're over here editing, we're over here doing this.
They
we're
could
over
be
here
gone
doing
any
that.
minute, and then you never had the chance to have. I had that.
Experience that you've had that yourself.
Family members pass away that I never had to have a conversation with that needed.
Hmm.
That's why I say success is basically having a warm family, waking up in the morning, be able to call. Even if you don't, let's say you don't talk to, you have a brother or sister,
Yes.
a cousin or uncle, you don't talk for a long time, but one spur of the moment, one day, you be like, let me call my uncle. You guys tonight, you're just kicking it off again. Hey, what's up, Theo? Yeah, I told her, let's go out for something to drink, and then that's it.
Mhm.
What if that uncle, cousin, sister, brother passed away? You're not able to do that. You get that spur of the moment. That's a bad feeling to have.
Mhm.
When you didn't have that type of conversation able to be had. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's why I say success is, for me, having a warm family.
I
Being
respect
able
that,
to
man.
wake up. You know what I'm saying?
I respect it
Don't get
completely.
me wrong. I like the money. I want the money.
Mhm.
But what is good with the money if I can't share it with, around people I care and love about?
I get that. Yeah, I've been more accepting of, if anyone needs some money, like I'll give it out because it wasn't until I moved into this apartment that my buddy helped me realize I was trying to save money from moving from one place. I was living with a roommate, and it was a difference of living with a roommate or living by myself. I'm trying to save this money. I'm trying to save this money. My one friend, he's a lot older than I am, and he goes, Kev, what is the point of saving the money if you're not going to spend it? Is what he told me, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, but I like my safety net of being this amount of dollars. He's like, bro, you're going to be fine. Do it. And so that's how I got in this apartment, man. That's how I got in this apartment. So,
Congrats to you see?
yeah, it's
That
just
safety. I get let that safety buckle go.
So that's when I realized that the money does come and it goes. And I've been like, all right, you need it? I got you.
Here
And,
you are now.
and if you give it back to me, great. And if you don't, I'll get it back somehow.
Here you are now, the Middleman Podcast.
Still moving, still grooving.
You know what I'm saying?
In this apartment. But that was tea time, not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. Let's continue on here. Cheers, my good man.
Cheers,
Cheers.
man.
What are you having this with? What are you going to the gas station to get this? What does this bring you back to in Arizona?
It brings me back to my bacon, egg, and cheese days in high school. I used to get the grape soda with the bacon, egg, and cheese.
You ever put a hash brown on it?
No.
You ever put a hash brown on top of bacon, egg, and cheese?
Nope.
Never tried it.
Come
Colo?
on, not from the 90s. I ain't from no 90s.
Yeah, you gotta try it, man.
I'm going to try it now.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to try
ask
it.
for it. It's greasy,
I'm
but it's
gonna
good.
try it.
It's good.
Yeah,
I don't do it often. I do it every now and then.
I'ma
Ask for
try
a
it.
hash brown, put it on top, man. That's
I'ma
what's
try
up, man. So another day, another quarter. Producing. What is next for you? What are you most excited about closing out this year, 2025? How did you feel the year was for you?
Been great. Been great.
Mhm.
Been great. Can't complain. It's been great. Especially being at the lofts. It's a different experience. Different atmosphere from what I'm used
Mm-hmm.
to. So it's been great. Can't complain.
What do you have left for this year? What's the most exciting thing going on for you this year?
Right now I got a couple of instrumentals that I'm working on that's in the tuck. And I got a couple of tracks with a couple of artists in the tuck right now that we're working on. That's what's exciting about ending the year with, to be honest.
Do you have a time? Well, it's the artist timeline of when they're going to drop it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're working on it together.
May I hear some of the artists that you're working with?
You want to hear their music?
No, just hear their names.
Oh, the name Ace Rax, Lou
Ace
Rax,
Rax.
and Tutti Con Flow, yeah.
Are they going to be there Friday?
Yes, they are.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to meet them tomorrow.
Yeah, they're going to be there.
Yeah, I've met Ace Rack. Very cool person for sure.
Different, young. I like the talent. Different for me.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't expect to hear what I heard when I saw them. So
yeah,
that's what made me like.
And then another day, another quarter. You guys have all these events going on at the Loft. Such as Latin nights, theme nights, such as 90s nights.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. What are some other themes that you're planning on entertaining?
On Saturday,
especially with fall coming around, man. Fall, winter.
On Saturday, we having, I think it's the Witches and Warlock at the Circle in Drive.
Yeah.
In Dixon City.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing that. We're serving wine, little pouches of wine. So make sure y'all pop out there and get some wine early in the morning.
Okay.
French Festival. The
Granton Fringe.
Yeah, it's Grand Fringe. The headphones. I never did that. So
yeah, that's me. I honestly would probably attend because I've never been to a silent disco.
Yeah, I never been.
And they always seem like, you ever seen like on videos of them? It's like kind of funny.
Bobbing their head and everybody listening to different type of music. It's kind of dope.
It's unique. It is. I'm like, yo, what are you listening to? Like, I want to experience that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's really all about, but I think it'd be a really dope experience.
Saturday, we're trying to have a glow party.
A glow party, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
This Saturday.
Glow party. Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Get yourself, some neons, wear some white in there.
Yeah, that's what we got. We got
Looks
a little
good.
backdrop neon with the lights and everything. Hopefully it should be a dope night.
Nice, man. So, producing, or do you ever plan on getting back into radio at all?
Yeah, if the opportunity comes.
Okay.
If the opportunity comes, I'll jump right on it. ASAP. I'll jump right.
Sounds good, man. That's a lot of fun there. Let me ask you this for tomorrow, for episode 150, before we get off the air here. What are you most excited about for tomorrow?
To be honest, I'm excited more about the type of people that are coming out.
Okay. Me too.
Because like I said, it's a great opportunity for any type of entrepreneur level to come and express their talent or their business or whatever it is that anybody does out here that's influential to them, that makes money for them or is an idea they created. This is the time to come on and express it.
May I ask you how you heard about the Middleman Podcast? I don't think we've ever had this conversation.
Wow, right?
Yeah.
Never? You know what? I seen, it was a ad I seen from Atmosphere.
Ah.
That's how I seen it. It was
Shout
the
out
ad
Atmosphere.
the ad I seen for Atmosphere. And then that's how I seen the Middleman Podcast.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
And that's, it's just.
Because I liked what Atmosphere was doing. I didn't know who nobody was, but I liked what they were doing.
We're easy to connect with. You just got to hit us up.
Of course.
We're easy to connect with. I'm usually public relations, so you probably saw my face.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing that now. It's kind of weird. It's like people are starting to know my face. The other day I was at the bar, Sergi's, and this guy goes, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm like, hey.
It's like, what's up, bro?
He seemed like he knew me. Yeah, bro, it's been a while. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's been a while. How are you doing? No, but it's unique, man. We put ourselves out there. Like you are the spokesperson for Another Day, Another Quarter, essentially, bro. You really are. You are the face of it.
Yeah.
As I am the face of Atmosphere.
Mr. Remarkable tells me that every day. I'm the face of it, even though I don't want to be, but he says I'm the face of it.
You are the face of it.
Right,
Why don't you want to be?
Like I said, I rather everybody else shine.
Okay. Yeah, that's something that you've...
I'd rather flower seeds and let them watch it grow away.
That's something you mentioned, when we had talked about booking this show. You were like, oh, I want to bring my people on. I want to bring this person on, that person. I'm like, whoa. Can't do it that way. We'll get them an episode maybe one day, but at the very least, if they pop out to episode 150, they can feature on the show.
Shout out to my man Colo TV.
Shout out Colo, man. But we're about to wrap up here. So before we get off the air here, CeeLo, it's been a pleasure. Sir. I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yes, me too.
I'm excited to see the collaborations that we achieve together, whether it be a Latin night, a podcast, or just promotional aspect. I'm out there. I'm at the Loft. I'll be hanging out with you guys. And just trying to have a great time, trying to elevate it and bring it all together. But before we get off the air here, man, if there's anything you wanted to say to the people watching at home, the floor is yours. The time is now.
Don't hold back. Unity is always the key, and teamwork makes the dream work. Don't listen to what nobody says about anybody else. It's your experience with their experience. Keep it pushing.
I like that, man. I like that. So with that being said, everyone, this is the first time that a podcast has been recorded on a Thursday.
Whoa.
For the Middleman Podcast. But tomorrow, we'll be packing this all up. We'll be going to the Loft. You'll be seeing this after everything has already happened. So I'm just speaking in a pretense or past tense. Hopefully that you're there and we have a blast. So with that being said, guys, episode 149 of the Middleman Podcast. Next is episode 150 of the Middleman Podcast.
Yes,
I am the man in the middle, your host and the podcast of the year, Kevin Martinez, the Middleman Podcast. We will see you all next time. Peace.